Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Hyundai of Trenton taking a look at a brand new 2024 Hyundai Sonata N-Line. This is an Aero Silver. We're going to check this thing out, see what this performance Sonata is bringing to the 2024 model year and whether or not you should pick one up. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Sonata N-Line, LED lighting all the way around, especially that daytime running lamp that comes all the way across the middle of the hood and connects both sides. Looking good. Gloss black on the grille with the N-Line badge on the left. Functional side air curtains. Body color framing that gloss black grille all the way around, which I think was a smart move. So I think they did a nice job on this redesign. Gave it definitely a more aggressive front end with the low slung hood as well. As we move across and around the corner to our wheel and tire setup here, we have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, the Hyundai N badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Pirelli P0 all-season tires, 245 on the width of 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front wheel drive. As we move on out, again, this Aero Silver with the black, looking good with those 5-spoke wheels, which I think look really cool with the silver accents, no chrome around the windows. Really nice look. As we come down here, we have our front fender vent that says N-Line with our turn signals right there instead of on the side view mirror. Nice touch. Gloss black side view mirror, color match front and rear door handle with a little chrome accent to it. Up top, we have a blacked out roof. Good move, Hyundai, with the gloss black shark fin antenna and a panoramic roof. Rear end of Sonata, we have that gloss black deck lid spoiler coming off the back, Hyundai badge in the middle, Sonata underneath that, LED lighting all the way around, of course those taillights making an H, and it comes all the way across the trunk, looking good. Flat black on the bottom of the bumper by the license plate area, and then we have a functional quad tip exhaust. So let's hear how this Sonata N-Line sounds. We are under the hood of this 24 Sonata N-Line, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Hyundai's 2.5 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed wet dual clutch transmission, 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 23 in the city, 32 on the highway, 27 combined. Before we get into the interior of this N-Line Sonata, let's talk price. So here we go. Base price for the 24 Sonata N-Line with front wheel drive, $34,950. Now we have to add a few options to this one. We have to add $210 for the carpeted floor mats, $120 for the cargo tray, $70 for the roadside emergency kit, another $70 for the wheel locks. We then add in $1,150 for destination and delivery from Hyundai's Asan, Korea assembly plant, and we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $36,570. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all with aluminum finish as it should be. Our carpeted floor mats are in the trunk at this time. Seating wise, we have power seat with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Then we have the black H-Tex with the red stitching, and then the microfiber suede insert on these N Sport seats with the N badge embroidered into the front seats. Headrests nice and soft, bolstering nice and firm. Really good looking seats. Door panel, soft touch up top. And then we have the Bose sound system in here. So you got a couple of Bose speakers in the door. The stitching, the H-Tex, nice soft armrest, flat black on the switch gear. And then you have some nice smoked chrome on the door handle and then on the trim on the way back. Really well done. As we come over to our dash, we have the soft touch with the stitching, some faux carbon fiber trim, and then we have the red trim on the heat and air vents that goes all the way across the dash from your push button start all the way into the heat and air vent. Really nice touch. And then a nice large glove box. Infotainment screen, we have Hyundai's next generation 12.3-inch infotainment system, dual panel action. So they got you covered there. And I'll get rid of that. They got you covered there. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto with nav. Look at the response, pinch to zoom, beautifully done on this new touchscreen system. And then we can go to our home if we would like. And then we can go ahead and configure our home screen however we would like to see it. Look how easy that swipe is. And you got Sirius XM as well as your standard radio stations. So they got you covered there. You can Bluetooth your phone, leave yourself a voice memo, get the weather, valet mode, Hyundai Pay, and then your setup is right over here where you can go to your, let's say you want to go to your vehicle settings. Let's go to lights. We go to our lights and then we can go to our ambient lighting. We can link the color to the drive mode if we would like. We can change the brightness of the ambient lighting. So really well done, really easy to figure out. Then you got your climate controls where you can do that. Active sound design where you can go ahead and modifies the perceived engine and road noise. So we have pumped in road noise. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's go largest change and see what happens when we're on our drive. Then we have our drive modes where we can change the drive modes by putting up the alert for our drive modes. So they got you covered there as far as that goes. Let me know if you like this pumped in sound or not as far as the exhaust note goes. I can go either way, but let me know what you guys think. And then we can go back, get our online owner's manual. We can go back there. We can go back to home. No problem at all. We can go ahead and get this into reverse. Nice large backup camera with trajectory. No 360-degree view. Let me know if you'd like to see that on the end line. And then no parking sensors coming up in the rear either. So that's interesting. Back to park. And there you have it. Down below, push button start with the red. Nice. Here is our four-way hazards, and then we can control our infotainment system from down here. Volume and tuning knobs, dual climate, which is a nice touch right there. And then you got your 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but no heated steering wheel. I think that's a missed opportunity. Down below, 2 USB-Cs, a 12-volt, and a wireless charging pad. So they have you set there. Here are the drive modes, which we'll take a look at when we go through the dash. Auto vehicle hold on or off. There are your parking camera again. An area for storage. 2 cup holders right there. And then, again, I'm not a fan of these new Hyundai key fobs, but here you go. Lock, unlock, remote start, panic button, very light. A nice area here to rest your wrist while you're operating stuff. And then we have a nice armrest with the stitching in red. And then we open that up and we have a really nice area for storage. Sonata steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, perforated leather with the red stitching, nice 10 and 2 notches. We got the oblong wheel rather than the flat bottom. Let me know what you think. I might rather have a flat bottom, but I got plenty of room getting in and out of the Sonata. It's a fairly large midsize sedan. Here's the N badge down there. Let you know you're in something special. Now we have our black chrome on here now. And I'm really liking the black chrome touches in here all the way around all the vents and the door handles. I think it gives it a really nice look, a real sporty look on the interior. Now we have flat black on our switchgear. On the left, you got your you got your cruise controls, safety suite controls, volume, that sort of thing. And then on the right, you got your telephone voice commands, modes for your infotainment system, and your favorites. The gear shift on the Sonata N-Line has gotten the Ionic 6 treatment right here on the steering column. So if you want to put it in drive, you push it, twist it forward, and boom, you're in drive. You want to go to reverse, you twist it towards you, and you go to reverse. And then when you want to put it back into park, you push the end. Here are the paddles where you can manually go through this 8-speed wet dual clutch. On the left, here's your headlights. On the right, there's your windshield wipers. Down below here, you got bright and dim the dash, traction control off, electronic parking brake, pop the trunk. We have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Hyundai has you covered there. So that's a nice touch. And now we have an all-digital 12.3-inch digital dash. Drive mode action, as I promised. We have custom or my drive, normal, and sport. And of course, we'll be rocking in sport today. And then if you want to go through additional information, you can do that by going through the pages here in the center. And of course, each one of these has different pages you can go through to see what you would like to see when you're going down the road. So really simple and easy. Overhead console, we have LED interior lighting. If you want that to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains pushed in. And then when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting goes off. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Hyundai Blue Link, so you can hook up the vehicle with your phone. And now here's your shade and panoramic roof. One touch back. Look how quick that shade is. That is seriously fast. Then your roof goes back, wind buffeter comes up, push it forward and hold it a second. The roof's going to come back. Then your shade, boom. Really fast, really operating well. Sun visor with vanity and a light. So they got you covered there. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of this Sonata N-Line, I have the seat set for my driving position, so in we go. Nice and easy. Piece of cake. Plenty of room to get in. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". The H-Tex, then plastic. No seat pocket behind the driver and a cargo net behind the front passenger. Not in love with that setup. In the back, no heat and air vents, but 2 USB-Cs for connectivity. Back seats, same as the front, including that smoke chrome on the door handle and on the trim. Looking good. So here's our front door panel looking good. Here's the back door panel looking the same, looking nice. Same seating in the back with the H-Tex and your red stitching and the microfiber suede insert. Nice and comfortable. And then we have our center armrest. Nice and soft. 2 cup holders. So really well done. And I love the way they carry the theme of the N-Line as far as your interior vibe, front to back. That's a smart move by Hyundai. Okay, getting in the trunk of your N-Line Sonata, you can pop it from the dash, or you can come to the back and right next to your backup camera on the deck lid spoiler is the button. You hit it and up it goes, nice and easy. Nice wide opening, 16 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Sonata N-Line. Great number for a midsize sedan. Here are our floor mats that say Sonata on them. Would have been nice maybe to have the red cross stitch and N-Line on there or something. Let me know what you think. There's some other accessories. Here is the carpeted floor mat here in the trunk. And then when you open this up, you have another area for storage, but unfortunately, you get a fix-a-flat, no spare in the back of this Sonata, but a really good amount of space here in the trunk. And if you even need more space, and you don't have anybody in the back seats, you got pull levers. You just pull these, and then you can come around to each door and let the rear seats down. It's a 60-40 split in the rear seat. There we go. A little stiff. And now, with the rear seats down, a bit more narrow as far as the opening goes. But if you have some larger items, you're all set. You got plenty of room. So really great use of space in the back of this N-Line by Hyundai. Window sticker time. Here we go. 24 Sonata N-Line front wheel drive. Aero silver with black interior. Standard equipment on the left. The options right here. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy. Made in Korea by Hyundai. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 24 Sonata N-Line, and we got great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear view mirror, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz is in the Sonata N-Line, so no issues there as far as that action goes. Handling, look at this. Just spot on with the handling, no problem at all. Feels good, chassis feels good. Well damped, nice and quiet in the cabin for this vehicle, I would say. Right? I'm getting some wind noise and some road noise, but it's fairly quiet, which I really like. All right, we got an 18-foot turning radius in this N-Line, so let's whip this baby around and head back out of here. Oh yeah. lost a little traction there because we got a lot of power all going to the front wheels on the Sonata N-Line. So if you stand on it from a standstill, you're going to spin the tires before you get the power down and move it on out. Just so you know, but it's a ton of fun to drive. I mean, it really is. They have the suspension tuned really well. We're in sport mode now, but it just feels really, really good. I love the interior vibe of this N-Line with the black and the red stitching, the smoked chrome accents, as well as the faux carbon fiber look. You got the great tech with dual 12.3-inch screens, and it's the next generation system. So you get wireless CarPlay, Android Auto in here now, dual climate, heated seats. Would have liked to seen a heated steering wheel in this N-Line. I think that would have been a nice touch. USB-C connectivity with wireless charging, so they got you covered there. So a lot of nice stuff in here. We got USB-C connectivity in the back for our rear seat passengers. We got a two-tone because we have the Aero Silver with the black roof. Really like the way they blacked out the roof. Really gives it a clean look. Really well-designed vehicle, this new 24 Sonata, with the exterior and interior. The redesign touches, really looks nice, and the performance on the N-Line is still there. There's no doubt about that. Now, this is a brand new engine, so we can't hoon this thing around the countryside and rev it all to heck because we cannot damage a brand new engine. So we're not doing that today, but it really gives you a good sense of what this car is capable of. Now, let me know what you think about this pumped-in sound. I have it earlier in the video. We set the pumped-in sound on the largest amount to see what it would sound like, and here we go. Now that sounds good, but we know it's fake. And does that bother you? Frankly, I could care less. You know what? As long as the sound, you know, hits my ears and it's pleasant, I'm good with that, whether it's pumped in or whether it's not pumped in. But let me know what you guys think about the fake sound business. But really well done car. Now I'm going to be back with you in a minute because we're going to go ahead and get this up on the highway and give you an idea what it's going to be like up there, and then give you an idea how the interior cabin noise is going to sound. So I'll be back to you in a minute. All right, we're about ready to get on the highway here with this N-Line, and let's see how she does. We got it in manual mode, so let's see how she does. This guy get ahead of me a little bit. Nobody's behind me. Second gear, first gear. Nice shifts on this wet dual clutch transmission. No problem at all. Gets the car right up to speed. Now we can move it all the way to 8th gear, slow everything down. Now we're spinning at about 73 miles an hour. We're spinning 1800 RPM on this engine. So we're in good shape there. And I'm going to be quiet for a while. You can hear the noise in here. Give yourself an idea. It's not bad for this vehicle. You can hear the wind, but it's not overly loud. And I'm not getting a whole lot of noise out of the tires on the road, which I like. But here we go into these twisties coming off the highway. That's how she does. Nice. On the brakes. Look how well it stays planted. Even with the all seasons, it stays really well planted. Nicely done. And then we're back on the road, head back to the dealership. So let me know what you think about this 2024 Sonata N-Line. Is this the kind of Sonata you want to be driven in? or you want to drive, I should say, that you want to be seen in, or are you going to go somewhere else, or maybe are you going to go over to the Kia K5 GT, or go somewhere else with your hard-earned performance midsize sedan money? Let me know that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Hyundai Sonata N-Line for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.